Hey, this will be a video chart on IMGG. Very interesting chart here. I had my eye on it yesterday when I saw this huge volume bar. Saw the candlestick formed and thinking, maybe it's capitulation. We'll see. And then today had some nice green volume. The price reacted very nicely. So now it's got me thinking, perhaps this really was a capitulation day. And with the amount of people that are watching this, I thought I'd do a video on it. I don't own any shares right now, but that could change next week. But the main question I've been getting from people is, how do we know if this is really a bottom, or how do we know, if there's any sort of, true strength behind this? And that's kind of what the video, or that's going to be kind of the angle of the video that I take, is to try to kind of answer that question. But the good news is with charts, it's pretty easy to answer. So the first thing that we're establishing here is, so far from a charting perspective, it really does look like this could be a bottom. Case number one, this nice big volume on, during a downtrend showing possible capitulation, followed by case number two, which is today's volume and nice price reaction. So maybe the people or person or whatever was causing this, maybe it's finally over with, and now we're starting to see some upwards movement. Now, we have seen green days before just get absolutely hammered back down. Here was an example of one, but this is kind of like comparing apples to oranges, because on this day before the green day, there wasn't any sort of huge massive volume. So this is similar in the fact that we had a nice green candle, but different in the fact that we didn't have any sort of huge gigantic volume bar like that. So really, if this is going to be any sort of bounce, and I should note that bounces just don't turn into, or I should say, this just doesn't automatically mean a reversal. Stocks have to go through a process. Step one would be just to find a bottom, consolidate. Step two would be then to bounce. Step three would then be for that bounce to turn into a reversal, and then the reversal hopefully turns into breaking out of previous resistance levels. So right now, we're more like, I don't even know if we're in the bounce stage right now. I don't think I'd be comfortable calling it that. We are definitely in the hopefully consolidating and finding a bottom phase, but next week, could turn into bounce phase, and or better yet, maybe a reversal. But the first key level that we're going to need to watch is going to be this previous low right here, and this is going to be a key area of resistance. It was a support for us. You can see it acted as support there, then acted as support essentially for 4 days in a row, and then when it did fail, the price dropped down pretty dramatically. So this level up here is at 0.435. So 43.5 cents is going to be the first key test for the bulls. If the bulls come up here and just get denied and can't really do anything, then as painful as it is today, this probably isn't the bottom and it's going to head back down. But if the bulls can come up here and start to get some closes, and I don't mean having it skyrocket, but just getting some closes above this level, that would show that it's, they can get above it, but more importantly, they can maintain it. Sure, any stock can go up for a couple of days, but it's when you're concerned about kind of the overall chart, you want to see the price be able to maintain certain levels. So if this level up here at 43.5 cents can be maintained, then that would bode very well. The next key test level after that, in order to kind of gain an idea of the true strength, is going to be up here. Once again at a previous low, which was support but has now gone into resistance, and that being 50 cents. I'm not going to go beyond these two just because, one step at a time. I'll be back to update the chart if, we can start to get some bullish action. But 43.5 cents and then 50 cents are going to be the two key levels. And, I'd be willing to say if we can start to get some closes up above here, then I would start to, I wouldn't say it's a reversal, but I would think that sort of conversation would be legitimate. Right now, talking about a reversal, that's way too premature, way too early. Right now, even talking about a bounce, way too early. Do we have some consolidation? Maybe if you're a day trader, yes, we had a bounce. But from the overall chart perspective, this isn't a bounce. This is just hopefully starting to form form a bottom. Now, if on Monday we get a nice close up here, then yeah, you could say that we're bouncing. But this level up here at 50 cents, that's going to be kind of the reversal level where you can start to bring it up. But the for sure reversal level would be getting above this purple line up here, the 50-day. But like I said, one step at a time. We'll cross that bridge, if and when we get there. So that is where the chart currently stands. It is looking good, off to a good start, and hopefully the bulls can follow through on what they've built today, next week. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It's all free. We've been making some good money together on our chart setups and trade alerts and so forth. So I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was IMGG. Thanks for listening.